local people, local news and events, local sports, local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Well, thanks for joining us here at the new Lloydminster Nissan. Got to get it in there. How about those Blue Jays, eh? We've got Brandy Schwenk joining us today to talk about Weaver Park After Dark. The Halloween scare at Weaver Park may need your help. And Kristine Knourek joins us from the Lloydminster Public Library, along with Kelsey, Acton from Lower Shannon Farms, to talk about their fun collaboration. I want to see your child's future take shape after high school? Visit Lakeland College's open house October 17th and 18th at the Vermilion and Lloydminster campuses. Explore Lakeland's career-focused programs, tour labs and residences, and talk with instructors who care about student success. Plus, your child can apply for free while on campus. Learn more and RSVP. Visit lakelandcollege.ca/open house. Parents are welcome to attend too. We are so excited to be heading out this afternoon to deliver our final meal in the field. Our congratulations to all the farmers on a smooth harvest, and the winner of our wrap-up party is Caleb Sunderland. So we'll be heading out today to deliver that meal, and it's perfect timing with Thanksgiving just around the corner. So thank you to our terrific sponsors this year, Farm Credit Canada, Diamond 7 Meats, the Tent Guys, Asset Link Heavy Equipment Sales, Vical Agro, Sobeys, Bradley Airspray, and the Gary Melka Foundation. Now, speaking of harvest, now is the time to get your Harvest Hoedown tickets. The Lloydminster Kinsmen present the Harvest Hoedown Cabaret October 18th in the WS Convention Center. The Prairie Dogs and Buckhorn Steel will be performing, and your ticket includes midnight lunch and a chance to win some door prizes. Tickets are only $40, with the table of 8 available for $300. All you got to do is call Darcy, 780-871-4818. You can probably get tickets from any Kinsman or Connect member. Trunk or Treat is just around the corner. It comes your way October 21st at the Lloydminster Exhibition. And you can also still enter your decorated vehicle too. The Lloydminster District Co-op partners with the Lloydminster Exhibition, and Tammy Dick told us new this year will be an inclusion hour.
So with that, from 2 to 3, any family that has additional needs, kids that don't like the dark or loud noises or anything, we're going to trim it back and let them. They won't have lineups. They've had to register a time that they're going to come. So there's no lineups for kids, that stuff. So the families can come through. It's not going to be as busy, and they're just going to get to go in, take their time looking around, and then the doors open at 3 for everybody else.
And Harvest Festival is just 1 week away today. It's an opportunity to sample some local dishes made with local ingredients. And Tammy Dick with the Lloydminster Exhibition says now is the time to get your tickets.
Yes, so advanced tickets, so right up until the day before, only $35 a ticket. On the day of, they jump up to $45. Very limited amount of tickets, so you're going to want to act quick.
Time now for Live in Lloydminster, brought to you by the Vic Juba Theatre and May Cinema 6.
It is a gorgeous fall day, and here at the Vic Juba Theatre, it is a busy fall season. There's a lot happening here at the Vic Juba Community Theatre. Tanis Heinz joins us, and Tanis, you're going to want to mark your calendars.
That's right, Kurt. First up, Tuesday, October 21st, we've got the Hip Experience, and if you're a Tragically Hip fan, this is the real deal. They are an absolute amazing tribute band. They've been touring since 2017 and are known for absolutely nailing that iconic sound with electrifying energy.
Now, Tuesday, November 4th, 7:30, it's Shania and Friends. This is a tribute to the queen of country pop, and it's packed with hits that you'll recognize, know, and love. It's going to be a full-on celebration of Canadian music as well. And October 24th, 7:30, you've got a local artist coming.
That's right. We want to welcome Eleni onto our stage. She's from right here in Lloydminster, and she's a multi-award-winning Juno-nominated Christian and gospel artist. She's made to you with Greek roots and brings so much depth, heart, and soul to everything that she does.
Now, looking ahead to winter, November 19th, country music fans can catch the James Barker Band on their Bud Light Buckle Up Tour with special guests Ryan and Rory. And this one is part of the Dr. H.A. McDonald season. and it's going to be a packed house, and it's going to be, with the James Barker Band, a really fun time. And speaking of seasons, there's a great country show that you don't want to miss this Christmas season.
That's right. The Cowboy Christmas Coast to Coast tour featuring George Canyon and Aaron Pritchett is going to be a great night, and it's a great idea for a corporate Christmas party. It includes a festive meal and the opportunity to meet the stars, and this is up for 60 guests.
Now, you've also got your annual Pretty's Chocolate fundraiser happening again with the Vic Juba Theatre as well.
That's right, and we hope that it's a sweet success. It always is. It has been in the past, and every purchase goes to help support the theatre here. So keep an eye on our website and our social media pages for all the details on how you can get involved.
For tickets and for more event information, just visit vicjubatheatre.ca.
Hope to see you there.
And new at May Cinema 6 this weekend, check out Roofman. This crime dramedy is based on actual events and stars Channing Tatum. It tells the story of Jeffrey Manchester. After escaping from prison, former soldier and professional thief Jeffrey Manchester finds a hideout inside a Toys R Us, surviving undetected for months while planning his next move. Once again, based on a true story. Also showing at May Cinema 6, Tron Ares, The Smashing Machine, starring Dwayne Johnson, One Battle After Another, Minimal, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, Gabby's Dollhouse the Movie, The Conjuring Last Rites, and Matinees of the Bad Guys 2. Go to maytheaters.com to check out showtimes and get tickets for all upcoming movies, including Roofman. Live in Lloyd is brought to you by the Vic Juba Theatre and May Cinema 6.
Cupcakes for Caregivers is brought to you by Sobeys Lloydminster and Umbrella Marketing and Design Inc. And over the Thanksgiving weekend here, if you watch how your family members take care of each other, for those struggling with health issues, family can be so much of a blessing. I know for me, it's my mom taking care of my dad. So if you have a family dynamic like that, you can nominate your family member for Cupcakes for Caregivers. We encourage you to do so by emailing livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. 1 in 4 people are caregivers. Some don't even know they are. It's not just a name, it is Superior Water. Superior Water has 2 locations in Lloydminster, and they're open on Sundays to make filling your big blue jugs a whole lot quicker and easier. And if you want great tasting water right from your tap, call Superior Water and ask about their under the sink reverse osmosis system. 780-875-6636. I drink Superior Water because after all, it is Superior Water, open on 57th Avenue, Monday to Friday, 8 to 6, Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 5. And if you can't make it there, they have a coin-operated location just off Highway 17 South by 7-Eleven. We've got to take a break, and when we come back, I'm so excited to talk to Brandy Schwenk about Weaver Park After Dark.
At CK McKean Roofing, they understand what it took to put that roof over your head for your family. With over 20 years of experience under their belt, they strive to show you that with their workmanship and their integrity. Not all roofing companies are created equal, and that's why CK McKean Roofing encourages you to focus on your most important investments, your home and your family. CK McKean Roofing. Roofers do it on top.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with a Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
BioClean Disaster Services is committed, certified, reliable, and will help you get your life back. BioClean Disaster Services take great pride in taking care of your belongings and your property, but more so taking care of you and your family. And when a fire, a flood, any kind of wind disaster hits your home, water damage, anything, you're going to want that person who is great at communicating. And that's what BioClean Disaster Services is all about. Great communication. 1-833-246-8326. BioClean Disaster Services, Lloydminster's local restoration company, Lloydminster's largest restoration company. We want to welcome you back inside the new Lloydminster Nissan, and we are excited to have Brandy Schwenk here to talk about Weaver Park After Dark. It's one of those things that started last year, and we were kind of hoping it would be an annual thing. And
Yep.
Brandy, here it is. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me. I am so pumped to talk about this. I love Halloween. I love being scared. I love scaring people. I just love all of it. It's my favorite holiday.
I love people's reaction, but I don't like being the one who's reacting.
Oh, I'm actually the worst. My husband laughs at me so hard when we go through haunted houses and stuff because I'm that person who's paralyzed and screaming and just begging them to stop, and then I go and do it again next year.
So speaking of screaming, I don't live that far from Weaver Park.
Oh, did you hear it last year?
I live over by First Baptist Church, and we can hear the screams at our house from last year.
That is
from people
awesome.
walking through. Yeah,
That makes me so happy, actually.
Yeah. And actually, we were kind of disappointed when it was over because, you know,
Because you enjoyed the screaming?
Well, you had the big searchlights and everything out there. It's just, you know, just such a good event. And once again, you're raising funds.
Yeah, so I am part of the fundraising committee for the Synovus Energy Hub, our brand new rink, amazing center. I love this place. So this was something we started last year as a fundraiser, and we wanted it to become an annual thing. This year with the grand opening and when it all fell, it kind of got pushed to the wayside. And a couple of weeks ago, we're like, oh my gosh, like Halloween is right away. We have to keep doing this because we had such an incredible turnout last year. We're like, we know we can do more or at least the same this year and keep it growing from each year.
Didn't you sell out last year?
We did sell out online, and then we did allow some walk-ups, but I think we even had to shut that down at one point.
Yeah, the nice fire was going there and everything.
Yeah, it was a small fire, so I
but
mean,
nice keeping
not
everybody
everybody
a little
could
bit
get
warm, but
Yeah.
it added an atmosphere.
It did, yes. Yeah. It's great. Like, you can come, and I'm not going to give away all the secrets,
No,
but
please
there is a
don't.
bit of a walk. Then there is a few buildings that you have to enter and exit at your own risk. And I should say, if you are coming, dress warm, because I mean, it's October, and most of this is outside and in buildings that aren't heated.
Yeah. So first off, tickets. How do you get tickets?
Tickets are online, or I think they even told me you could talk to any city facility, a rec facility, but they're online. Yeah, if you want your pre-registered time slot, so we haven't broken up into 20-minute chunks so that we're not getting 100 people all at once and then trying to break it up. You can go to lloydminster.ca after dark, and it'll be in there. So you could pick your time slot. You can come right at 7. You could come at 11:30, anywhere in there that you want.
2 nights.
2 nights, October 24th and 25th. So it's even a week before Halloween, so you know we're not intruding on trick-or-treaters or any plans that other people may have.
What did you guys learn last year that you're able to implement this year? What do you think? Like, because
Our volunteers are the biggest. We had a few volunteers last year. I mean, I'll always be grateful for volunteers, but some of them were a bit on the younger side and would drift a bit from their spots. So then some people weren't getting scared. So we are adding more volunteers so that some people can trade off and, you know, move around a bit, because that's the biggest thing is those jump scares. You don't know where they're coming from or when they're coming. So we're always looking for people to help scare. And I can tell you from experience, I did last year, like both nights, the entire night, I was in a secret location and I loved scaring people. Like so many times. And you know who was scared the most? Men. Straight up men. Kids come through, they get scared and then they laugh. But a lot of guys, like one guy even hit me and he felt so bad. And I broke character. I was dying laughing. It was the funniest thing because he just like jumped like this and Yeah. So if this entertains you at all and you like scaring people, please come sign up. We're looking for about 50 more volunteers.
What is your volunteer, like, what is that time commitment like?
We
Brandy?
broke it up into 2 shifts, and you can do both shifts if you want. Like, that's totally fine. We have lots of people, like myself, I'll be there Saturday night, the whole night. But I believe it's like 6:30 till 9:15 and 9 till midnight. So you don't have to do all of it if you don't want to. Just come for a few hours. And
So if I sign up and I volunteer, how do I know what I'm going to be like? Like, do I have to wear certain clothes?
Actually, in the descriptions, it's written in there. So you could say you want to be in the haunted house, and it'll say, I think those ones are just dress scary. Like, whatever you want, whatever you find scary, that's how you dress. We are looking for a creepy mechanic. What was the other one I was just thinking? We're looking for someone to just sit on a porch and rock. Would you like to do that?
I could probably do that.
Like, just sit there and be creepy. Maybe jump out if you feel like it. Maybe don't.
Okay.
But they all have descriptions.
They do, right?
Yeah. I don't want to say too much because if people are listening and they don't want to volunteer,
Well, yeah,
but they
you
want to
don't
come,
wanna- yeah.
I don't want to give it all away.
Yeah.
But if you want to volunteer,
No, I was
it's
more-
right in the descriptions.
I was more wondering about, like, do you have to wear all black? Should I wear all black? That kind of stuff. You know.
You
what I
can wear whatever you want, except the one building does have a special requirement. but
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not going to get into that.
mean? Okay, that's awesome. On Lloydminster.ca, is that where you go to volunteer to?
That sounds like it would be good. Oh, it's right here. Lloydminster.ca scare team.
Yeah, and if you find the poster, you got a nice QR code too.
Yes.
That makes it real easy.
It does. And you know what? Now that I'm looking at the poster, I should thank our sponsors because we honestly got some great stuff from them. Home Depot donated a 15-foot scarecrow. Like animatronic, this thing is massive. And so we have to say thank you to Home Depot. General Fence is helping us with keeping everybody in line. And Double Edge Rentals, the other one, I believe they're doing like some of the light standards and whatnot. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the cost is $18.
Yeah, we just went flat rate this year. It's $18 for anybody. Come in, book your time slot. Though I do recommend that. We will take walk-ins, like I said, but they may get cut off if we're seeing too much of an influx.
What's your age? Like, what age should come? What age should volunteer?
Well, 14 up is what we recommend for coming in. I know last year we had a few younger kids, and a few young kids were turned away. I guess it is up to parents. If you're under 16, you have to be with a parent. That's all there is to it. But we will allow younger ages. If you want to volunteer, I don't know if there is an age limit, if they're working with somebody else. I have my friend's little guy who's about 11. He's going to be working with me, and
Don't
honestly,
say what he's going to be doing.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
it, but this kid has been scaring me his entire life. He takes great pleasure in scaring people, so he's going to be perfect. So yeah, if you have kids, you know, probably a little bit older or whatnot, but
How much decorating do you guys have to do?
we've already started. There's lots to do, like in the buildings, which we can do right now, but all the outside stuff, we kind of have to wait until the week of, right? I mean, we've got weather to think of, we've got other issues we'd have to look at, but it is quite a bit, but honestly, we're having a blast doing it. And like Beth Bernard, I don't know if you
Yep,
know her.
yep.
Yeah, she has got this incredible creative mind. She is making all kinds of decorations, like crafting these stuff. And I'm just like, I don't even know where people come up with this. I'm like, I'll come and show up and do the work and decorate. You just be the thinker, please.
October 24th and 25th, 7 to 11:30, and it is going to scare you, or you could be the one scaring people. Am I forgetting anything?
I don't know. I don't think so. I just hope everybody realizes how cool this is. And for next year, like when we have considerably more time to plan, we are looking at making it a bit bigger, bit better. Maybe some areas you can hang out afterwards, you know, that kind of thing. So, I mean, we're always looking for volunteers to help, but come on out, scare people, or come on out and get scared.
Thanks, Brandy. Appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to find out about the new collaboration with Lower Shannon Farms and the Lloydminster Public Library.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Jason Arden & Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden & Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with a Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
Welcome to Wellings of Lloydminster and a community of ageless explorers. At Wellings, age is but a number and adventure is always part of the day. Come experience carefreedom living at Wellings of Lloydminster, where adults 55 plus enjoy a vibrant, stress-free way of life with a whole lot of fun. You can stop in and say hello to their new general manager, that's Nicole, at 7211 72nd Avenue on the Alberta side, and visit wellingsoflloydminster.com for more. Wellings of Lloydminster, carefreedom living starts here. Well, we want to welcome you back into the new Lloydminster Nissan, and we are excited to have Kelsey Acton joining us, as well as Kristine Knourek. And Kristine is with the, she's actually the board chair for the Lloydminster Public Library. And Kelsey Acton is marketing manager?
Yeah, general manager.
General manager, yeah.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Master of none.
With Lower Shannon Farms. So I hope people know about Lower Shannon Farms, but maybe that's a good place to start. Can you tell us a little bit more about Lower Shannon Farms?
Yeah, for sure. So Acton's Lower Shannon Farms is a fifth-generation family farm that's just northeast of town on the 4 Mile Road. So I'm the fifth generation. It started as a mixed cattle and grain farm and has since arrived at being a small batch cannery, a seasonal greenhouse, kind of a little community hub just outside of Lloydminster, where we offer a lot of locally made goods that we make ourselves, and also other members of our community and other Canadian small businesses as well.
I would say it's one of the things that makes Lloydminster very unique.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Yep.
but it is. It's very, very unique to Lloydminster.
Destination.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. And the buildings are unique as well.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And Kristine, I would say that moving to the mall has been a big success. For am I wrong on that?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Our move to Lloyd Mall from the Atrium Center in the downtown, of course, we're not too far away from where we were for about 30 years, but moving Lloydminster Public Library into the mall has been a huge success. The accessibility, the closeness to schools and senior living and residential is just fantastic. So we've been able to do some very, very cool things in the new space, and we are growing. It's very exciting.
Yeah, and lots of things are happening at the Lloydminster Public Library. You guys always have stuff on the go.
We do always have stuff on the go, Kurt, and I'm glad you said that because we recently just closed off our excavation site. So yes, you heard that right. We had an archaeological dig site set up for 2 months. We brought in sand from Feldspar. They donated it, so thank you to them. And the library team did digs for the kids. You could go and have free play. It was just a really, really fun thing. And that was done as basically an initiative to get people excited because now we're hosting an exhibit from the Royal Tyrrell Museum for their 40th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
So there is a fossil in Lloydminster Public Library that of course you can come and see. There's also a display of shark teeth. It's very, very cool. So there's more than just books at Lloydminster Public Library, that's for sure.
Yeah, has moving allowed you to expand to do more of that?
I don't think moving necessarily, but we've definitely had just a bit of a shift in terms of the focus of what we're offering and really, really honing in on what the community is asking for. And we know demographically we have a very youthful community with many little kids. And I was just speaking to Kelsey about her little girl and said, like, we've got some cool stuff for everybody from toddlers all the way up to the seniors. So there's something for everyone.
So tell us about Reading is My Jam.
Well, we're going to both tell you about it, I think.
Yeah.
It's, this wouldn't have happened without the partnership of Acton's Lower Shannon Farms and Kelsey and her team. So I brought a jar today. Kurt, this is for you.
Oh, wow.
Reading is My Jam is a wonderful jam that Kelsey's going to romance because she does it way better than I do. But the reason it matters to the library is this is actually a fundraising initiative that we're doing in partnership with Acton Lower Shannon Farms. And might seem like a little bit of a simple thing, but sometimes the simplest is the best. So we are selling this at the library and at Lower Shannon for $12 a jar, and we are receiving $6 back to the library for some of our programming. But please romance the product a little bit, Kelsey, and tell us how you made it.
Well, it's basically a mixed berry jam. Those seem to be what go really well for us at the farm, and it is also a similar recipe to what we did for the Bike for Breakfast program, which was really, really popular, and I just thought this would be a really good way to kind of reach all palates and be a good fundraising tool. So that's where we went on that one, and it's a mix of cherries, peaches, raspberries, blueberries, so a diverse jar. And yeah, we were really excited when this is Kristine's brainchild. So we were really excited when she approached us, and we were like, yeah, we could definitely do that. So yeah, and we've already sold out at the farm, so we're making more. So if you need it today, please head to the library. If you need it after today, you can go to both of us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's a good segue for us too, Kurt, because we're super excited to share this morning that we just hit over 50% sold out. So sold out at the farm and over 50% sold out at the library. We are closed for Thanksgiving Sunday and Monday this weekend, but we thought, what a cool host gift or just a little gesture you can share with a neighbor or a friend. And it does provide quite a bit of funding back into Lloydminster Public Library. So really excited. We launched the jam on Monday, so that's a good news story.
Yeah.
Well, that's I'll tell you this: Lower Shannon Farms makes Christmas shopping and birthdays and stuff like that very easy. Especially you have people who have been to your house and tried the jam, and they're like, "Oh man, that's a great jam," and you're like, "Christmas, birthday gift," because they're not getting this back home.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like it makes it real easy. But Kristine, what made you think of Reading is My, like?
Well, reading is our jam, and I just teased a little earlier that there's more than books at the library, but of course our focus is on literacy, connecting people, creating that intellectual space where anybody is welcome, where there's inclusivity really at the heartbeat of it. So reading is my jam. It's my personal jam, and I'm kind of a word nerd, and it's also the jam of so many people. When you read at a young age, there's many statistics that prove what that does to you as a child and then into adulthood, how it makes you more successful and more resilient. There's so many amazing, powerful things. And the thing I love the most about the library is that almost every single thing is free. And I still can't get over that.
Yeah.
I will never get over that. It's just a wonderful, wonderful hub for the community to access for so many things.
You know, Heather is there a lot. She reads a lot, like way more than I do. So it was interesting when we came back from Europe, and Vimy Ridge was like, for me, it was so powerful and so moving. And Gerald Albers, the mayor, asked me about it, and he said, you know what you should do? You should read the Pierre Burton book. And I, oh yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to buy that. No. He's like, no. The library has that book. Go down and get it from the library. Yeah. I was like, you're a genius. Thank you. Yeah. And they got like, so it was so easy to take out the book, and yeah, I had to take it out again because I don't read quite as fast as Heather does. But it's so awesome. Like
absolutely. Yeah. It is. I agree. We've got a wonderful, wonderful connection as well, of course, across the province of Saskatchewan. So if there is a book that you say, hey, I really want to read this, but we don't have it in Lloydminster, we can find it for you at one of the other public libraries across the province and bring it in for you. Yeah. So it's a wonderful, wonderful system. We're so proud of being part of that, and just excited to be able to open more doors and more connections for people.
Kelsey, I don't expect you to tell us your secret of the jam, but how long does it take to, like, you sold out right away. How long does it take to make more jam?
Well, we try to be as efficient as possible, but everything is small batch, so every round only makes 8 jars, so we end up doing quite a few. We have to dedicate a day to doing it, but we're pretty efficient, but it is small batch, so it does take, I'm not sure, start to finish, probably 45 minutes per batch. But it's, like I said, we've done it for a long time, so we do get pretty efficient at it. But yeah, it is small batch, and that's part of what makes it special in my mind, that it's not mass produced. So we make it the old-fashioned way, and I hope that is part of the reason that people enjoy it so much. It's why I enjoy it so much. But yeah, and I was really excited when Kristine was like, this is for the library, because I have a lot of fond memories of the Lloydminster Public Library. My mom used to have an office in the Atrium Center, and we would go there after school every day, and we would just go down to the library. We would hang out in the reading center, so there was that little hub, and I got to sit on the top pillar and listen to the stories, and they had, and this is going to date me, but they had computers with internet that wasn't necessarily dial-up, so I could look up my books on there, and it was really cool, and I really enjoyed that space. So I'm really excited that you guys have this space now and you're offering all the things that you are. And I think about it more now because, as you said, I have a toddler, and so that's where my brain is going. And I'm like, this is just so incredible that we have these spaces in Lloyd. So
yeah, agree with you. One of the brainchilds of our library director is a toddler fun run. So you'd think, well, what the heck? Like, a library is supposed to be quiet. You're supposed to really just be peaceful all the time. And we said, no, the library is a place of joy. There is quiet places. For sure there is. You can book private spaces to study and have your peace and quiet. But we've really integrated a lot of just joyful, kind of vibrant, loud experiences for little children, little toddlers. We even have a program for seniors that gets a little bit rowdy when we do chocolate bar bingo, I will tell you. So that's exciting. It's a wonderful thing, and we know that having a space of joy and connection is so important to so many people.
How important is fundraising? How important is
it's hugely important. So yes, again, thank you to Acton, Lower Shannon Farms. This is our first kind of official huge foray into the fundraising space in Lloydminster Public Library. We're so fortunate and blessed to receive funding from the City of Lloydminster. They're our principal funder, and then we do receive money from the Government of Alberta and Saskatchewan. But to do some of the really, really special extra things that are above and beyond the budget, we have to fundraise. So this is, like I said, our first foray into that fundraising space, and we're looking forward to cooking up a couple more things as we go. No pun intended.
Is there anything else, ladies? Am I forgetting to ask anything?
No. Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you for
sharing.
Thank you for reading is my jam. I love that. I love what it caught me right away. I was like, "Oh, that's genius. That's very, very, very clever. Wish I'd have thought of that." Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great Thanksgiving.
Happy
You too.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And we hope you have a fantastic Thanksgiving. As I mentioned, we're heading out tonight to deliver our final meal in the field, our wrap-up party. We're back with you on Tuesday, and we will be talking about Stockade Roundup, which is coming to the Lloydminster exhibition very shortly as well. And then we've got some fun stuff planned for you next week as well. Have a fantastic long weekend and enjoy the turkey and ham.